Hey, I know I'm probably live by now. Just waiting to see myself. You know how it goes when I'm out of town. It's chilly out here. If you are tuned in. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about what's going on. It's chilly up here in Washington. I wish the lighting is so terrible here. Let me see if I just move things around if I can show you the view a little better. If I tip that. There you see some of the mountains. That's where we are. Leavenworth, Washington, and it's beautiful out here. 48 degrees back home on Toledo Bend. I know the big thing right now that we're all focusing on is what's going on with that severe threat later this week, and we'll be talking about that in just a second. But had a lot of fishermen out there earlier. I think they probably left the morning bite, and well, I say the morning bite. It's 10:49. They're probably waiting on the late afternoon one, so it's 12:49 there, 10:49 here. It's all wild and crazy. 50 degrees in Alexandria. Obviously, we are throwing convention out the window here, and we are just going to talk weather wherever Nick is. Rain showers, storms moving off the East Coast. Nothing locally going on right now. That's coming in a few days here. Now, temperatures have warmed up, 60 degrees as of last check at noon. That's probably several degrees ahead now because, we're almost coming up on 1 o'clock. But looking at the temperature change over the last 24 hours, cooler to the southeast, but that warm surge coming in across the rest of the state, 10 to 15 degrees warmer from Lake Charles up to Shreveport. And winds pretty light today from the northwest right now, gusting 5 to 10 miles per hour, if you want to call that a gust. And you can see not too much going on through the night. So everything's pretty calm and laid back right now. The big discussion you're seeing is a truly, interesting storm system we're looking at. It's a big time system that's going to be coming through. Let me go ahead and there we go. Maybe that looks a little better. So we have this big system that I know has been plastered all over the airwaves because storm chasers are going to love this because they can go out and chase things. There's going to be a lot of severe weather, but when we see that stuff and we see those big circles drawn on maps and we're included in it, there's not a lot of nuance to it, and that's what I'm here to provide because I think the worst of this system is going to stay up to our northeast. So just to let you know, that's kind of what I'm seeing. So okay, I'm just pulling up to where I can see the comments. Oh, good. You saw the mountains. Awesome. Mid 60s here. Internet is terrible, though. Well, today it's going to be nice. So I would say go outside and just enjoy the highs near 70 and lots of sunshine. But yeah, we do like internet and, having that access. Good chance for severe weather. So this is the Friday round, and I'm going to show you this on the GFS model too. But the heightened risk, the most heightened risk is going to be to our north for this one. We're in the 15% risk as we are kind of on the edge of it for Saturday as well, but you can see the worst of that risk is to our east then. So just the way things are lining up with this, big piece of energy is going to rotate out to our north. That low pressure is going to be centered up in Iowa and Minnesota. So that first wave up here, that's going to impact areas to our north. And then as the rest of the system kind of sweeps through on the southern end, it looks like the timing is going to work to where the worst of this stays to our east. So again, for Louisiana, I'm a little more optimistic. Now, I do think there's going to be significant severe weather. It's not going to be too far away, but as I see it right now, it's not going to be as bad here as it will be in Jackson, in Birmingham, and St. Louis, places like that. So Futurecast taking you on the ride with the GFS model here. This is what we're seeing. Maybe a few showers on Wednesday evening as a front moves through. GFS is really bullish on this. We only have about a 20 to 30% chance in right now. Now, Friday, you can see not much going on there. Scattered storms possible. We have the ingredients in place for a few severe storms if that does happen, but Saturday is going to be the main show, I think. This is going to be around when I'm landing. That should be fun, and then that sweeps out quickly, but it's worse off to our northeast. So after this, we're in the clear for several days, but we also have another system to talk about a little further into the future, but, that far out, we're not going to have details at all. So the rainfall outlook, quarter to a half an inch out of this system. It's not going to be a prolific rain producer for us. Big, heavy rains up toward Nashville, Knoxville, Atlanta, Birmingham. They'll get 2-3 inches out of this. But again, for us, just where we are positioned in this whole thing, I think the worst of this is going to stay to our north and east. Here is your 7-day forecast. We get back up into the 80s. Warm weather is on the way. It's kind of here already with 70 today. Decent chance for storms there Friday into Saturday. Tough to time it exactly, but I think overall we're looking at about a 90% chance of rain rain at this point. Not going to be that heavy. The joys of being outside. We have some construction going on behind me. But again, we have another system to talk about later, March 18th to the 24th. I'm thinking around next Thursday, so about 10 days out. That's what I'm watching for the next potential system. It's going to be pretty warm over that week from just after St. Patrick's Day to March 24th. And we are going to have at least one round of storms come through, I think. And again, that could bring us a half an inch to an inch of rain, which is pretty much what we should get. So that's why we don't see the green down here, because it doesn't look like it's going to bring heavy rain, but we possibly would see some severe weather. Again, 10 days out, way far out. I want to note first here that the big system coming through Friday into Saturday, it is significant. It's going to be a huge sprawling system, very strong. But I think the worst of it's going to stay to our north and to our east. That's the short version of it. But I still think we have some threat for severe weather. We'll be watching it. Tom will be live. He'll be doing his thing. I'll be doing my thing. We've all kind of set up. It's kind of crazy right now. We are at this place in Washington, and I'm here doing my work. Kristen's in there. She's working at the dinner table. Max, my stepson, he's in a meeting for his work right now. His girlfriend's here. She's working, and Lily's doing stuff for college. So, it's kind of like we can all work remotely here, hang out, have fun, go grab a good dinner, see the mountains, and then we just kind of go out and have fun in the evening. So we're all working, all being gainfully employed right now, and it looks like I am going to be doing a text update here pretty soon, because I want to go ahead and put that out there for those that, video might not be your thing. Okay, but I'm going to go back inside. It's chilly here. I only have the sweatshirt and the hat and everything. So that's it for me for today. I'll see you back here tomorrow. That's the plan. I think, let's see, we leave on Tuesday from here, which today is Monday, so that is tomorrow. So I'm trying to think, I don't know. Tomorrow's a transition travel day. I might not even go live. We'll see how it goes. But let me leave you with, let's see, where am I at here? All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to leave you with a little pre-roll action. I'll come right back after this and say bye. Hold on. In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla. Yeah, thank you to all our sponsors. PuroClean, Alexandria Air Park jumped on, and I don't have the mobile countdown. That's all set on the system back there, and their logo is going to go on that. So, mention them this morning, and I'll be flying in there Saturday. Had a great time flying out of there on Saturday. Although we were a bit sleepy, had to get up nice and early, but it was cool. We didn't have to drive 3.5 hours to get to the airport. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great Monday. I'm kind of losing track of days and times. I'm 2 hours behind, but they're clearly telling me it's time to go.